From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Morning Edition.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. It's Tuesday, December 12th.
Time to get started.
You can count on Ukraine, and we hope just as much to be able to count on you.
Making a plea to Washington. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky hopes a visit today could break a stalemate in Congress.
That tragedy opened the eyes to what was happening here that maybe we weren't aware of.
More and more troubling incidents at Santa Rosa schools. But what's being done about the violence? Students and parents pushing for a permanent answer.
We really need connection rather than disconnection and polarization of people.
A debate over public access and safety in Berkeley. A new patio keeps businesses happy, but is it a tactic to keep away the homeless?
In this moment, I just feel so alive.
Get ready, Barbs. Nicki Minaj is coming to the Bay for her world tour.
Let's look younger there.
Good morning to all of you. You get so chatty right
I
now.
know.
Every time we see Nicki Minaj or some music, it gets you going.
Don't turn the mic on until right before Friends, because I'm going to be over here talking about it.
And they tell us mic's on.
Oh, yeah, there's that, too.
I'm Gianna Franco.
But Drake does look good there in that video, and so did we 10 years ago.
I think it was Facetune. A little too much Facetune.
Facetune.
A little filtering.
Yeah. All right, well, Nikki, she'll get you looking right in the morning, and so does Jess this morning. Good morning, my friend. I'm driving up to Redwood Empire Food Bank for some live reports, and I want to know, am I going to be driving over a very soupy Golden Gate Bridge this morning?
What time are you driving out there?
Like 8 o'clock I'll be headed there.
It'll start to clear up slowly. It's still
Okay.
going to kind of be patchy. Watch what happens as we head into the next couple hours, Reed. I'm going to time it out for you hour by hour until we get close to lunchtime where we pretty much see clear conditions. But we are waking up to this soupy setup all throughout the Bay Area. This is actually a live look at the San Jose airport down there. This is what we're waking up to right now near Mineta. 50s and 40s in the forecast for us anywhere throughout the Santa Clara Valley, with those low-level clouds still kind of holding on tight to us all throughout the Bay. Now, right behind me, you see a live look at the Bay Bridge. This is a live look here at San Francisco from our rooftop cam here at KPIX in clearly in San Francisco. We're sitting in the low 50s right now, and heading into this afternoon, this fog will slowly start to lift, and then we'll be seeing sunnier conditions into the evening hours tonight. Let's take this hour by hour now on Futurecast. Around 7 o'clock, still widespread fog. I mean, this Tule fog stretches its way into the Sacramento Valley this morning until around 9:30. Then at this point, Reed, I still think you're going to be dealing with some mild conditions. It's not until 11:30 where we start to see it lift, and then we're left with those drier and sunnier conditions closer to around 2, 3 o'clock, and then high clouds start to roll their way in from the north. Now, that's the big reason why the National Weather Service has kept a very close eye on our friends up in the North Bay, advising us that there is dense fog until 11 a.m. So low visibility is expected at the surface level. Take it slow. Make sure you have your headlights on, and you're just giving yourself some space between cars. Now, it is a mild forecast for us this week, a calm weather pattern into the next couple days. It's not until this weekend into early next week where we start to see rain return into the forecast, and I'll have more on that coming up in a bit. For now, G, how are the roads looking out there?
You know, we are talking about the Golden Gate Bridge since we're bringing it up. Let's get a live look at conditions at that fog that could be an issue this morning as you commute. But if you're leaving right now, getting ready to hop on the span, you're definitely going to see a little bit of that. But Jessica says it's likely going to clear later on. So that's good news. Hopefully it'll clear once you get on the roadways. But for now, like, for example, if Reed was leaving over towards the North Bay right now, he definitely would be stuck in a little bit of that fog there. But here's where it's looking a little bit better. Over at the Bay Bridge, you can see it pretty well this morning. You can see all those brake lights and headlights, slow and go conditions heading over into San Francisco. And from this perspective, you can barely make out the roadway there. This is as you head onto the upper deck near the tower, and that is certainly seeing some slow speeds for anyone making that ride over into the city. North 101 out of the South Bay, we've got some brake lights there, especially near Alum Rock where there is a crash clearing in lanes, and 880 approaching 72. There's a trouble spot there as well.
To the morning's top stories, Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky is in Washington today, where he will speak directly to members of Congress and the White House, asking them to send more military aid to Ukraine. This is new video of the Ukrainian president on Capitol Hill this morning with Senate leaders. He spoke to U.S. military officials yesterday, where Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin reaffirmed his support to the war effort. Zelensky will now face the challenge of convincing Congress. Just last week, Congress failed to push through a multi-billion-dollar aid package that included funding for Ukraine, Israel, and border security. The top Republicans say to reach a deal, any further funding to Ukraine must be tied to major immigration-related policy changes. Harvard President Claudine Gay appears to be staying put at the Ivy League school. Harvard leaders have faced calls to fire Gay over the last week's congressional hearing about anti-Semitism on campus, but there's also been an outpouring of support from hundreds of faculty and alumni. The university's highest governing body, the Harvard Corporation, has issued a unanimous statement of support saying it believes that Gay is the right leader to help the community heal. The UN General Assembly plans to vote today on a resolution calling for a ceasefire in Gaza. Last week, the U.S. vetoed a similar proposal, signaling the country's commitment and support for Israel. This comes as Israel has opened a second border crossing into the Strip that will allow more aid to enter Gaza and hopefully alleviate the humanitarian crisis growing in the region. Calls for a ceasefire are being heard around the Bay as well. Members of the Council on American Islamic Relations will be attending several city council meetings in the Bay Area today. They're seeking to pass ceasefire resolutions locally. They're going to be in Marin County, Vallejo, San Bruno, Santa Clara, and Berkeley. The council is America's largest Muslim civil liberties and advocacy organization. Reed?
Well, focusing on the Bay this morning, police now have that surveillance video that they wanted after a security guard died trying to stop a suspected shoplifter. James Johnson took the bullet inside the Oakland 7-Eleven where he worked. He died Friday night, just a block from Lake Merritt, where he also had an apartment close by. This murder marks the second deadly shooting at a 7-Eleven in Oakland in a week. Max Darrow now with reaction to the violence inflicted on a person who was just out trying to earn a living. Watch.
Melody Parker has made a lot of trips to this 7-Eleven in Oakland's Adams Point neighborhood. But on Monday, the nature of this trip was unlike any other.
It's just sad. This is like really close to home. It's almost like a family member going on here.
She came here to pay her respects to a man who became a victim of senseless violence in Oakland. James Johnson, a security guard at this 7-Eleven, was shot and killed Friday night while trying to stop a robbery. In this surveillance video, acquired by CBS News Bay Area, you see Johnson, that's him by the door, exchange words with the suspect in the aisle. It looks like the suspect is holding something. Seconds later, Johnson throws something at the suspect, and the suspect shoots him and runs out the door. Parker described him as a good man, someone who always made you feel welcome.
You know, he was one of those who as soon as he walked in the 7-Eleven, greeted me with, a smile and, just feel the energy.
His daughter, who goes by Snow, described him to our Da Lin as a protector and kind.
He was protecting the family at 7-Eleven because I know how my father is. He would do that for anyone he cared and loved.
Mark Blunk, who lives nearby, took a moment to pay his respects once he learned about what happened. He says crime is getting worse in this neighborhood in Oakland.
Yeah, it always was, further on the other side of the lake. You expected that.
He doesn't have plans to leave the place he's called home since the 90s. However, he has changed his habits.
About 3 or 4 months ago, I decided no matter how much I wanted something to snack on at the night, I'm not going outside. It's not worth it.
Parker was also surprised this crime happened here.
I was appalled when I heard it. I was like, whoa, this could be nothing. No, they must got the wrong location.
She says the community needs to come together to put an end to senseless violence.
Come on, let's work together. We've got to build a village.
Speaking of building a village, your community station asking a lot of questions to Oakland PD, including will you go on camera for an interview? They said no. Despite police having that surveillance video, this morning, so far, they've not been able to give us a suspect description.